The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Toure was alert to the possibilities, but in the end, a chance for a shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Yaya Toure certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Robson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get on the end of this? Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And this is Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. He's looking wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Liverpool with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Towering header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drogba! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Jordan Henderson. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's Mbappe, and it's Robertson. Drogba. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Corner number 2 then. And that's been one. He's having a shot! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Goal! Liverpool have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Dembele, and he's managed to get free, and he's gone back. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's whipped it across. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's having a hit! Well read, nice interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that has not gone well. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Count. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Mbappe. Robertson threads one in, and this is Yaya Toure. Chance, surely! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to...
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And a quick reminder today to please take all lid-out bins located by the entrance.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts. And he's the kind of fella you want to...
And there's a goal! Threads one in. Space for him to turn and look. In towards the back stick. Keeper has taken decisive action. Cantona. Now Bergkamp. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. Looking to play him in. That's an imaginative pass. Pass somewhat off target. Liverpool controlling the possession in this early phase. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Shot could be on. Oh, that was vital. That's a sharp pass. And they're quick to get it back. Now, he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. Mbappe. Good purposeful running this. Gets a good foot in there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He can run onto that. Good ball, good take. Endrick showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Bellingham.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Well, that has not gone well. Now he's off and running. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Dembele. Yaya Toure. A player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Bergkamp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Strong running down that left flank. It's a threatening ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Liverpool presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. Just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Tries a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Bellingham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, good take in a good area. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Alexander-Arnold has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Substitution in progress.
Rangers can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a loose ball. It's fallen kindly here. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now. Now it's Endrick. Now it's Endrick. He is through here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
That's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard tries to pass it through. Bellingham. Endrick. Time and again they are repelled. Not the most accurate pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Liverpool are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So off we go again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. And a chance! Oh, he's been caught, and another try! Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he should have made it 4.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So their fourth corner of the game. Rangers are looking to go forward now. And it's Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, terrible! Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They're back within reach! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Rangers may be down, but not out just yet. Well, that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a look up and impressive jump. Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yaya Toure. That's really nicely played. Tevez. And this is Bergkamp. Aimed beyond the defence. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Tevez. Tevez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it into space. Tevez with the delivery. Yaya Toure. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pinches it off him. Now it's Tevez. And this is Tevez. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Substitution.
Rangers have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. He's had a shot! It's a goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Bergkamp. Forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. And he has been fouled there. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Tries to play it through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, it's just a little long.
Rangers really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. That's going wide left. Tevez has the space to scheme. Oh, that's bad. Tevez!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. In by Messi. Oh, great leap! Played out towards the right wing. Kaká! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Liverpool can make their change now with a break in play.
20, Didier Drogba. Number 15, Dembele. Coming on
Well, it's
the
a nice
field,
idea, but the
number
execution
14,
was lacking.
Rashford.
And
Number
he's being
18,
shifted off it.
Darwin
Played out to the
Núñez.
left flank.
Number 6, Yamal.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And no, that was never going to make it.
Liverpool nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's got away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
4 added minutes
Great
has
vision.
been indicated.
Now this could be a chance. Chance, surely! Oh, good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
The goal scorer.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long, just sitting on the bench and waiting. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely aimed pass. Little pass back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Terrific effort! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Engages and forces him off the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Played in. Impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky... He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yaya Toure is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. He's free, he has got space. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Van Dijk cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Pele. Toure does well not to be outdone there. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Van Dijk just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Musiala running with intent. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. Dembele in acres of space out wide.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Here comes another cross. Pele. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And he welcomes it in. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And that little... Oh, he's been caught napping! And this is Pele! It's Pele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Drogba. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Musiala.
There will be one
Musiala! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Just a quick request
Not
today
too much
for
so
everybody
far
to
to lift
kindly
anybody off their
remove any
seat.
cars parked
After all
on the
that
road
probing
outside
and
the stadium.
testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Oh, that's superb. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's Pele! That's a lovely, neat pass. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. He came in hard, very hard. Now this could be a chance. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in a great position here. Dembele going after that.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
He has a look up. He's beaten and he shoots! Of course! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 4.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Dembele finding himself in space. Caught offside that time.
Liverpool really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the
Dembele.
field. Number 9.
Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Drogba. And it's Bellingham. He'll try from distance! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ambitious ball here. Pele. And this is Adriano. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robertson hangs in a cross. In comes the corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
It's their second corner of the game.
Mateus. Number 15, Varane. Coming on the field. Number 14, Bellingham.
Harmlessly behind.
Number 8, Reece James. Substitution.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Rashford. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! About as smooth as it gets. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
After
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And it's James. Oh, nice touch. In by James. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Yaya Toure. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Rijkaard. And that'll be the end of that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking for options for movement. Drogba! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's in on goal! Crossed into the middle. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Tottenham do have a chance to counter here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dembele, looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he get it through? Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Decent chance! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar gets into a good position. He's cut it out. Alexander-Arnold. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. In towards the back stick. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar receives it in a wide position. Gyökeres, an individual who's prepared to shoot anytime, any place. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's picked it up out wide. It's a quick ball upfield. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Nice sequence of passes, this. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
There they go, hunting again.
Rijkaard. Dembele, he's shifting through the gears here. It's Dembele! Schneider. Pedri. Gyökeres. Pedri. Plays it through. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Tottenham with the corner, they're first. That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Liverpool are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a promising position. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to... Gyökeres! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's Salah! It's hit the uprights. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly...
And that is indeed the final act. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
I'm afraid
So
to
there
tell you
was
that
the
we're
first half.
expecting traffic to
Well,
be
I can
heavy
tell
after
you
the
it's been an
final whistle
absolutely
today.
fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we get things going again.
Liverpool can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Bellingham, Mbappe, and the shot! Well, that has not gone well. Threads one in. He's had a shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Dembele! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a cute ball. Liverpool needing a change of fortune here. Pedri. Looking to play him in. That's going wide left. And he's managed to get free. Serves up across. Bellingham. And it's Yaya Toure. Tottenham are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Schneider. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. Yaya Toure. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played in by Robertson. Getting up there! It's a pretty loose pass. He's having a hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Snyder. Oh, he's onto this. He's on it. Can he get away? It's Salah! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Tottenham now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Neymar gets into a good position. Now it's Drogba. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a really well-measured ball. Mbappe couldn't squeeze it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's rising! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. The final 5 minutes. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Towering header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Spreads it out wide. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Now it's Mbappe. And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Liverpool desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Robertson gets into a good position. Drogba finds himself offside. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gattuso. Now it's Totti. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. Aimed beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! Goal! And we have liftoff. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Number 20,
Bragantino finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Dembele. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Mbappe. This is a promising build-up. Maldini cuts it out. Liverpool currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 20 minutes,
simplicity itself.
19.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Oh, he's on his own! Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ribery plays it short. Oh, nice touch. And it's Maldini. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Engages and forces him off the ball. Totti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good running with the ball. And it's Totti. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lahm running with the ball. Totti, renowned for his long-range shooting. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been... Shot a goal! Rijkaard. And this is Ibrahimovic. Dembele. Bellingham, who's set up one goal so far. Guardiola. And it's Michel Platini. Platini powering forward here. Lahm has it out wide and in space. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. That is good alertness. Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Shifted it to the flank. And this is Drogba. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Out for a throw. Van Dijk. It's just beyond his reach. Guardiola. Platini. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Totti cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Ribéry. Totti. Ribéry. That is great defending, so alert. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. And he cuts out the supply. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Second period then underway. And it's Totti. Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Yaya Toure. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And the through ball. That is a brilliant interception. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Alexander-Arnold, and he welcomes it in. Oh, red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Knocks it out wide. And here's Dembele. Elects to cross. Stam attempts a clearance. Played back in. Getting up there! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Dembele. Gattuso. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry making good progress. And it's Gattuso. And this is Ibrahimovic. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Now it's Mbappe. Yaya Touré. Platini. Totti given the lift of his goal. And it's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is and the shot! Oh, good finish. And the comeback is complete. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Bragantino have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And they're quick to get it back. He'll try from distance! Off the post! No, just not quite.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a searching pass. And he's in one-on-one. And the finish! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bragantino go up by 2 and are looking good.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gattuso. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's Drogba! Another one of football's and how moments.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Drogba. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe, and it's played in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lam gets across to intercept that. Neymar, not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldo. Gattuso. And he's worked it through. And he's certainly onside here. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And yes, it's him again. Bragantino, palpably stronger, better, superior. Neymar. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Ronaldinho. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And that will be it. Liverpool pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We're up and running then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is.
Havertz! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now it's Marino. And here's Saka. Crosses it in. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Nice interception, well timed.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's looking wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Drogba is flagged offside. Oh, good spread. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, someone whose career I've watched with real interest, Peter, is Odegaard. Having seen him break through at such a young age and having so much pressure thrust on him, I really think that the time he spent outside Norway has done him a lot of good. And look how much he's developed.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Saka. Saka, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. That is good strength. Timber receives it in a wide position. It's their second corner of the game. He leaps for it! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Marino is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Terrific effort! Rice, spread out to the left. Knocks it into space. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And claimed it back. He's having a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe finding himself in space. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Pass somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. Bellingham. And it's Dembele. Tries to play it through. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Trossard in acres of space out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Drogba. He's shifted. Decent chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Bellingham, oh, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And this is Yaya Toure.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Ødegaard. And he's managed to get free. Saka. Showing good feet. And he's gone direct here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space.
Been indicated.
And the shot! And here's Dembele. Drogba. There's the shot! They've scored!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
Number 20.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that is all they have time for. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Liverpool can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers. Substitution for Arsenal, number 23, Mikel Merino, number 19.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Field, number 14,
Liverpool can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Gabriel Martinelli.
Havertz. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the pass is intercepted.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Drogba, and he shoots! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that has put paid to that. And it's Ødegaard. Spread to the right. Good ball, good take. And the finish! Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And this is Drogba. Oh, nice touch. It's Drogba! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now the ball in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Gyökeres. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Another chance from a corner. Liverpool have their second corner now. Over to the right flank, and it's played into the middle. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Probing pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Foot in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. What's going wide left?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nkapie gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's on his own! Bellingham! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
A case now of complete control. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. Havertz, that's destined for the flank. And that is out of play. Ball is over the line. Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's a good spell of possession, this. Saka. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. He's got away. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
What a save from Van der Sar!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Great vision. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game. And a chance! And that has faded wide. Timber. Ødegaard. Rijkaard proves too strong.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Drogba. That has been slung wide. Ødegaard. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Yaya Toure. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal.
He's trying the shot. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. That's at the end. Liverpool, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Drogba, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
That's a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? He almost assists.
Exactly, he's a play-making goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Cafu receives it in a wide position. Not the most accurate pass. Spread to the right. And it's Seedorf.
Such good technique.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. That has not gone well. Piqué. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. And here's Drogba. Piqué wins the duel this time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Yaya Toure. Mbappe. First quarter of an hour gone. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. And this is Pirlo. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's been caught napping. Getting up there. Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be...
It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played up towards the front line. And smartly reclaimed. Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. Galatasaray are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold. And this is Ibrahimovic. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Alexander-Arnold. Defending was strong and firm. For Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found the way through. Nicely spread. Cruyff. And the counter is on. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Galatasaray with the corner, they're first. And it's Seedorf. Great chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1 minute
Great
at a
ball,
time.
and he's in here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Seedorf cuts out the pass. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and
Just a
it
quick
doesn't look
request today
great.
for
It's
everybody
going to
to
be
please kindly
pretty hard for
remove
them
any cars
to pick
parked
themselves
on
up
the
from
road
here.
outside the stadium.
But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's it for the first half, and Cruyff! Oh, it's hit the post! In he goes again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Cafu. Seedorf. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish!
I'm not sure whether that was anticipation or communication, Peter, but he made it look like a double.
The goal scorer!
Liverpool may be down, but not out just yet.
Number 20.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet. Cross. Oh, good line. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? Quick look, then plays it in. Rijkaard. He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Cruyff. Pirlo. And this is Pele! And he's managed to get free. Robertson. Now Mbappe. And it's Robertson. Threads one in. Cafu is wide and looking to get onto this. Pirlo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Roberto Carlos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's intervened well there. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. Foot in. Good running, strong and purposeful. Space for him to turn and look.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Drogba. Aims beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! Oh, Waters has another go! It's in! And what a climax we have here! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Galatasaray can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
We are into overtime. Now, what about a counter-attack? Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Please take this opportunity.